Previously on Dream Warrior, our series began with Mr. Labala experiencing some nightmares which tormented him during his sleep. It seemed like he was dealing with some serious battles for which he would seek assistance. This led him to Dr. Leah, a psychologist who helped him understand that he needed to battle and overcome his fears in his dreams. After conquering and defeating his fears in his dreams, Mr. Labala unfortunately became filled with a higher than healthy sense of self. He took upon a new lifestyle where he would travel and help others overcome their fears, having defeated his own. He later learned that helping people remove all their fears was not healthy because some fear was good, mainly the fear of God. As Part 3 begins, Mr. Labala is the CEO of Dream Warrior Enterprises and is looking for the next candidate to follow in his footsteps, to continue where he left off.
Good morning, Mr. Labala. Ready to dive into another thrilling day at Dream Warrior Enterprise?
Absolutely, Nia. So, who's on the docket for our interviews today?
You'll be thrilled to hear we've got a lineup of eager candidates itching to walk in your footsteps.
Thanks, Nia. You got a knack for keeping things running smoothly. But remember, it's not just about numbers. Quality over quantity, right?
Absolutely, Mr. Labala. But I'll leave the judging to you. That's why they pay you the big bucks.
You always know how to make me smile, Nia. All right, let's see who our first contender is.
Mr. Labala, I'd like to introduce our first candidate, Aiko Tanaka. She was referred to us from our Japanese headquarters. I reviewed her records and she seemed to do very well in her preliminary interviews. And Jack, from our global office, had many positive things to say about her confidence and discipline during the interview process.
Aiko, welcome. It's a pleasure to meet you. What makes you believe you're the right person to lead Dream Warrior Enterprise?
Thank you, Mr. Labala. I've spent the last decade developing programs that empower individuals to face their fears and challenges head-on. My approach combines psychological resilience with the deep respect for the values that guide us, values that I know are essential here.
Interesting. Can you elaborate on how you integrate those values into your work?
Absolutely. I believe that true strength comes from understanding our limitations and embracing them. By fostering an environment where people can confront their fears while keeping the fear of God in mind, we create a balanced approach. I've seen firsthand how this method transforms lives, and I'm passionate about bringing that ethos to Dream Warrior.
That's a compelling perspective. You mentioned transformation. How do you measure success in the programs you've implemented?
Success isn't just about numbers, it's about a genuine change. I use a combination of quantitative metrics like participant feedback and completion rates, and qualitative assessments such as personal testimonials. I want people to walk away not just with skills, but with a renewed sense of purpose and faith.
I appreciate that holistic view. It's clear you understand the weight of this role. What do you think differentiates you from other candidates?
I bring a unique blend of cultural understanding and a commitment to integrity. My Japanese heritage has taught me the importance of honor and responsibility, values that resonate with the core mission of a Dream Warrior. I'm not just looking to fill a position. I aim to uplift and inspire.
You certainly have a strong vision, Aiko. It's refreshing to hear someone so aligned with our mission. Thank you for sharing your thoughts today.
Thank you, Mr. Labala. I'm excited about the possibility of contributing to such a meaningful cause.
A big welcome to all our viewers here in the city on the Hill, Dreamtropolis City, and to all of our viewers online. This is Hallie Jackson Now. Today we have a big story for you, and you don't want to miss it. The Dream Warrior, none other than Wala-Neh is looking to find a replacement. But how is the public, the business sector, and the government reacting to this news? Find out now on Hallie Jackson Now, where you shall know the news, and the news will make you free. Today, we have the pleasure of speaking with Wala-Neh, the visionary founder and CEO of Dream Warrior Enterprises. Despite his hectic schedule, Wala-Neh has graciously made time to be with us today. So, Wala-Neh, let's dive right in. You're currently in the midst of a significant transition and have been conducting interviews for your successor. How's that process been for you? Have any standout candidates caught your eye? And what qualities are you hoping to find in the person who will take the reins?
Thanks, Hallie, for having me on today, and greetings to my fellow residents of Dreamtropolis, the city on the hill which cannot and will not be hidden. I'll start by saying that the search is going well, Hallie. There are many candidates who have reached out, and I've been working tirelessly to ensure that our city has someone who will do much better than I did in leading Dream Warrior Enterprises.
Much better than your average candidate, I see. So, Mr. Labala, let's get to the heart of the matter. What specific shortcomings do you believe your successor needs to address? It seems that the search has been quite prolonged and there's still no clear successor in sight. What's causing the delay? Are you perhaps raising the bar a bit too high for potential candidates?
Thank you for the question. Finding a successor is not just about filling a position, it's about ensuring the future of our organization. I believe my successor must excel in adaptability, vision, and integrity, qualities that can truly steer us forward. As it's written in Proverbs 16:3, commit to the Lord whatever you do, and He will establish your plans. This journey has been thorough because I'm committed to finding someone who embodies these principles, and that takes time. I won't settle for anything less than the best for our future.
Mr. Labala, I appreciate your dedication, but I must ask, is it reasonable to hold out for an ideal candidate when, as it says in Ecclesiastes 7:20, indeed, there is no one on earth who is righteous, no one who does what is right and never sins? While striving for excellence is admirable, don't you agree that it is important to recognize that perfection is unattainable? Shouldn't we consider candidates who are capable and ready to grow rather than waiting for someone who may never come? You're watching Hallie Jackson Now. Stay tuned next time for our follow-up interview with Mr. Labala as Dreamtropolis eagerly awaits the replacement for Dream Warrior Enterprise. Will it be sooner? Will it be later? Don't miss Hallie Jackson on your news network, where you shall know the news, and the news will make you free.
Mr. Labala, I have some fantastic news for you.
Oh? Really, Nia? What's the scoop? I'm a bit swamped over here.
Your next interview is all set and ready to go.
Wow, that was fast. I knew you'd pull it off. You're an incredible worker, Nia. Never once did I doubt you. Now, take a moment and give me the lowdown on this candidate.
His name is James Price. From what I've gathered, he seems like a solid guy. Not much else to say, but he's really smart, has excellent people skills, and appears to be strong in his faith. I really hope he's the one.
Same here, Nia. I really hope he's the one. Let's see what he's got.
Good afternoon, Mr. Labala. I feel blessed that you were able to fit me into your schedule on such short notice. I indeed feel that I am the best candidate for Dream Warrior Enterprise, and I feel that I have much to offer. If I could quickly list my 3 top qualities, they would be my faith, my business experience, and my willingness to learn. I hope you have had a chance to review my job history, and hopefully it showcases all of my strengths.
Hello, Mr. Labala. I am so glad to meet you. You interviewed my older sister a few months ago, Aiko Tanako, and, well, I figured if my big sis has a shot at this position, then why not me? Will, I'm sure you want me to get straight to the point because I know you're a busy man. So yeah, let me get straight to the point. Well, I'm probably the best person for the job because I think I have like the best personality in the world. I have won awards for customer service so many times, I've stopped counting, Mr. Labala. And we all know customer service is important in all businesses. Can I call you Wala-Neh? I know people call you Mr. Labala, but I think Wala-Neh is so much cooler, don't you agree? Wala-Neh.
Hi there. I'm Brandon, and I'm absolutely thrilled to be here, Mr. Labala. Let's talk about making money. I've got a ton of innovative ideas that I think could really propel Dream Warrior Enterprises to new heights. Imagine leveraging cutting-edge technology to streamline our operations and drive efficiency. That means more profits.
Hello, Mr. Labala. I'm Nicole, and I'm excited to be here today. I want to talk about something that's close to my heart: diversity and inclusion. It's crucial for Dream Warrior Enterprises to reflect the rich tapestry of our community. By embracing a diverse workforce, we not only drive innovation, but also connect with a broader audience. Let's be honest, it's time to change the color of Dream Warrior. And hey, maybe you could use a little sisterly guidance to help uplift the Black community. After all, who better to help you navigate those waters than someone who knows the journey? Together, we can create an environment that celebrates all voices while propelling the company forward. Let's make sure everyone feels they belong, because that's where the real magic happens.
Well, howdy there, Mr. Labala. I'm Sandy, and I'm just tickled pink to be chatting with you today. On my trusty treadmill, no less. I believe that health and wellness should be at the heart of Dream Warrior Enterprises. Just like I'm multitasking here, we can find ways to incorporate fitness into our company culture. Imagine wellness programs that not only boost productivity, but also keep our team feeling fantastic. Maybe we could have walking meetings, get those steps in while brainstorming big ideas. And let's not forget about healthy snacks in the break room instead of those pesky donuts. After all, a happy, healthy team is a productive team, and I'm all about spreading that Southern hospitality while keeping everyone fit and fabulous. So what do you say we get Dream Warrior moving in a healthier direction? Let's make wellness the new norm.
All right, Naya, let's break this down. We've seen 5 candidates. What are your thoughts on each of them?
Sure. Let's start with Aiko. I thought she had a solid grasp on our mission. Her insights about mental health and community outreach were impressive.
True, but I felt she might be a bit too idealistic. We need someone who can navigate the realities of the business world, not just the dreams.
Fair point. How about Bill? He seemed confident and ready to take charge.
Yes, but confidence can sometimes border on arrogance. I worry he might overlook the team's input in favor of his own ideas.
Agreed. Then there's Leah, Aiko's sister. She brought such a bubbly energy to the room. It's contagious.
It is, but can we rely on someone who might be more focused on making the workplace fun rather than making tough decisions?
That's a valid concern. Now Matt, he was all about the bottom line. He could drive profits, but at what cost to our mission?
Exactly. I don't want someone who sees people as just numbers. We need heart in our leadership.
And then there's Shannon. I loved her passion for diversity and empowerment. She could bring fresh perspectives to the table.
Yes, but can she balance that passion with the operational demands? It's a fine line.
Right. And finally, Sandra, the Southern Belle. Her wellness approach is intriguing, but I'm not sure if it aligns with the immediate challenges we face.
True. While wellness is important, we need someone who can hit the ground running, not just focus on long-term goals.
You know, Wala-Neh, It feels like you're searching for the perfect candidate, but maybe that doesn't exist. Each one has strengths and weaknesses.
You might be right. Maybe I need to prioritize collaboration over perfection.
Exactly. A good team can fill in the gaps. We just need to find someone who can bring out the best in others.
All right, let's consider how we could combine their strengths. Maybe it's not about one person after all.
I can start drafting a new approach for the final candidates. We could even propose a team-based leadership model.
I like that idea, Nia. Let's show them what true teamwork looks like.
Hey everyone, I'm Dasha, and we're coming on the air tonight with something you probably didn't want to hear. Uncertainty. A thick fog of uncertainty looms over our beloved city as we await the new director of Dream Warrior Enterprise. It has been over a month since Mr. Labala announced his departure, and still no successor has been named. The question on everyone's mind, who will step into those big shoes? As we navigate this uncharted territory, will this culture of hesitation culminate in a storm of chaos or a chance for clarity? Stay with us for Hallie Jackson Now, where we'll forecast the latest developments. Thanks, Dasha, for that powerful introduction highlighting the urgency of today's topic. We're diving right into the heart of Dreamtropolis. Since Mr. Labala hasn't made a decision, it's time for you to weigh in. We're hosting a virtual town hall. Call in and share your thoughts. We're live, folks. Let's hear from you. Welcome back to Hallie Jackson Now. We're taking your calls about who should replace Mr. Labala as the director of Dream Warrior Enterprise. Let's go to our first caller. You're on the air. What's your name and who do you support?
Hi, Hallie. My name's Jenna from Dreamtropolis. I'm voting for Aiko.
Aiko. Great choice. What is it about her that resonates with you?
Well, I love that Aiko has a solid understanding of mental health and community outreach. In a city like ours where so many people struggle, we need a leader who genuinely cares about our well-being and can help connect us with the resources we need.
Absolutely. Mental health is such an important issue. What about a candidate you don't support?
Honestly, I'm not a fan of Bill. While he seems confident and ready to take charge, I worry that his confidence might turn into arrogance. We can't afford a leader who overlooks the input of the team. We need someone who values collaboration and community input, not just their own ideas.
Very valid point, Jenna. It's crucial that our next director fosters teamwork. Thank you for sharing your thoughts.
Thanks, Hallie. I hope everyone considers what we truly need in a leader.
We appreciate your call, Jenna. Let's keep the conversation going, Dreamtropolis. Who do you think should lead us next? We're hosting a virtual town hall. Call in and share your thoughts. We're live, folks. Let's hear from you. Let's take our next caller. You're on the air. What's your name and who do you support?
Hi, Hallie. This is Mike from Dreamtropolis. I'm all in for Matt.
Matt, great choice. What makes you support him?
Well, Hallie, let's be real. If the bills aren't getting paid, nothing else matters. Matt has a strong focus on driving profits and ensuring the company stays financially stable. We need someone who can make those tough decisions and keep us afloat.
That's a significant point. Financial stability is essential for any organization. What about a candidate you don't support?
Honestly, I'm not a fan of Shannon. I appreciate her passion for diversity and empowerment, but it feels like she might prioritize those initiatives over the bottom line. If we're not profitable, how can we even think about making a positive impact?
That's a valid concern, Mike. Balancing passion with financial responsibilities can be tricky. Thank you for sharing your perspective.
Thanks, Hallie. I just hope we find someone who understands the importance of keeping the lights on first.
Absolutely. Your voice matters, Mike. Keep those calls coming, Dreamtropolis. Who do you think should lead us next? Let's go to our next caller. You're on the air. What's your name and who do you support?
Hi, Hallie. This is Lisa from Dreamtropolis. I'm really torn between Sandra and Leah.
Sandra and Leah, that's an interesting choice. What do you like about them?
Well, both of them seem like such happy, Jesus-loving people. They radiate positivity and warmth, and I think that's exactly what our community needs right now. More love and compassion.
That's a beautiful sentiment, Lisa. It sounds like you really value their approach to leadership.
Absolutely. Sandra's focus on wellness and Leah's bubbly energy could really uplift our community. I just can't decide which one I connect with more.
It's great to hear how much you appreciate their qualities. It sounds like you're looking for a leader who fosters a positive environment.
Definitely. I believe that if we have more love and kindness in leadership, it can inspire everyone in Dreamtropolis.
Thank you for sharing your thoughts, Lisa. It's wonderful to hear such positivity. Keep those calls coming, Dreamtropolis. Who do you think should lead us next? Now, let's get back to our assistant correspondent, Dasha. Now, Dasha, as I've been taking these calls, you've been keeping an eye out on how Mr. Labala's delay is impacting the economy. Based on what you can gather, Dasha, what is the main concern that people have?
Well, Hallie, the primary concern that people have about Mr. Labala's delay in selecting a replacement is definitely the economy, as the financial markets are going down faster than the walls of Jericho. And if this continues, Hallie, people are asking, will the Fed be able to do enough to get things back to normal? We'll talk to an expert.
Well, thank you, Dasha, for the sobering update and reminder as Dreamtropolis awaits a decision that seems even more unexpected than the second coming of Christ. When will it happen? Similarly to the return of Jesus, we have no idea whatsoever when Mr. Labala will come to a final decision. But let us keep praying, Dreamtropolis, because we are the city on the hill which will not be hidden. God bless and good night, my fellow dreamers. You've been watching Hallie Jackson Now.
Hi, Nia. It's Dasha calling from Hallie Jackson's team. I hope you're doing well today.
Hi, Dasha. I'm good, thanks. How can I help you?
I'm reaching out on Hallie's direction to see if Mr. Labala has made a decision about his replacement at Dream Warrior Enterprise. The delay is starting to impact the economy negatively, and we're getting concerned.
I completely understand. Honestly, I think Mr. Labala is seeking perfection, which is something he just can't attain. It's holding things up more than it should.
I agree. Perfection isn't a realistic goal, especially in leadership. People have to be able to grow and learn from their mistakes.
Exactly. But I do have some good news. I managed to get him to agree to a team interview. This way, he can consider multiple candidates to serve as a team rather than just one perfect individual.
That sounds like a great plan. I think teamwork is essential for success.
It really is. You know, it reminds me of biblical stories, like how God chose David, a shepherd boy, to be king. He was far from perfect, yet he was chosen for a purpose.
And look at Moses. He had a speech impediment and doubts, yet God used him to lead his people out of Egypt. It shows that imperfections don't disqualify us.
Exactly. I can relate too. I never imagined I'd end up as Mr. Labala's secretary. I've made my share of mistakes, but I believe God placed me here for a reason.
Same here. I still can't believe I'm working with Hallie. I had my doubts when I started, but I've learned so much along the way.
It's amazing how our imperfections can lead to growth and opportunities. I'll make sure to follow up with Mr. Labala to keep him on track with the team interview plan.
Thank you, Nia. That will really help. Let's keep each other updated.
Absolutely. Take care, Dasha.
You too, Nia. Talk soon. Hallie, it's Dasha. I have some good news.
Hey, Dasha, what's the good news?
Mr. Labala will be making a decision soon regarding his replacement at Dream Warrior Enterprise. I think he's finally coming around.
That's great, but I've got even better news for you. Oh, what is it? I've been digging into Mr. Labala's background, and it turns out he used to work for a top-secret military unit. They were involved in some not-so-pleasant missions that he definitely wouldn't want made public.
Wait, really? What kind of missions are we talking about?
I found some video footage of Wala-Neh training with soldiers at a military camp. It's all very intense.
That sounds serious, Hallie. But do you think we really need to go down that route? He seems to be on the right path now.
I know it sounds harsh, but think about it. If we confront him with this information, it gives us leverage. He'll be more inclined to make a quick decision about his replacement or risk having his past exposed.
I get that, but is it really worth it? What if it backfires?
Dasha, this isn't about personal vendettas. It's about getting results for Dream Warrior Enterprise. We need a leader in place, and if this is what it takes to push him, then so be it.
I understand your point. Just one more week, okay? Let's give him a chance to make the right decision.
All right, I'll give Mr. Labala one more week, but if he doesn't decide, I'm bringing this information to the media.
Thanks, Hallie. Let's hope it doesn't come to that.
Me too. Keep an eye on it, Dasha. We need to stay on top of this.
Will do. Talk soon, Hallie.
Talk soon.
To tonight's Newsmaker now, where we go one-on-one with the people making headlines on the issues we're all talking about. And you know what we're all talking about right now.
Has Mr. Labala selected a replacement for Dream Enterprise to follow in his footsteps? Well, stay tuned, Dreamtropolis, to find out, because I sat down with him for a one-on-one candid interview. This is Hallie Jackson Now, where the news will set you free.
You have trust issue. You have the number of complaints. I know the new numbers just came out, basically doubled from where they were the year before. People aren't happy. People are stressed.
Well, Hallie, I can understand that people are not happy with the process, and I know it has taken much longer than expected. But I remember a picture that my parents had in our house growing up, and you know what it said, Hallie?
I don't know, Wala-Neh. What did the picture say?
It said, if you don't have the time to do it right the first time, when will you find the time to do it right later? And pretty much, Hallie, that taught me as a young child that if you are going to do something, do it right. This has been the approach that I've taken to selecting who will lead Dream Warrior Enterprise.
What is your level of confidence right now in the system writ large? Can the system handle it? Are you confident?
Hallie, let me tell you this. I stand firm in my belief about the results because I trust wholeheartedly in the process.
So what's the timeline on that?
Hallie, it is hard to give a timeline beforehand. I've learned that when you're working with God, you're following His timeline, not yours. This journey isn't something I embarked on alone. I've stumbled along the way, and I won't shy away from admitting my shortcomings and the mistakes I've made. Yet through the twists of life and the wisdom of those around me, God has illuminated a vital truth. I wasn't making space for grace. I was chasing after an illusion of perfection. But let's be real, perfection is a myth. There's not a single one of us who embodies it. No, not one. And certainly, I am far from perfect. Only Jesus is perfect.
Well, that is one thing you are definitely right about, Wala-Neh. You are indeed far from perfect. With that said,
Let me ask you about some other issues that are sort of in your portfolio, in your purview. What regrets do you have?
Well, Hallie, as I mentioned earlier, I regret not giving more grace to others in this whole interview process. But ask me that questions in about another year, and I might have more to share.
so Wala-Neh, you really don't have any regrets about your past? Like that time you worked for that elite top-secret military group involved in some dubious operations? Come on, man, I can't believe you didn't cross a few lines, maybe even break a couple of the 10 Commandments along the way. You honestly feel no remorse for that, Wala-Neh? The people deserve to hear the truth.
I wasn't making space for grace. I was chasing after an illusion of perfection. But let's be real, perfection
Good
is a
morning,
myth.
Mr. Labala. Ready to dive into another thrilling day at Dream Warrior Enterprise? You'll be thrilled to hear we've got a lineup of eager candidates itching to walk in your footsteps.
A big welcome to all our viewers here in the city on the Hill, Dreamtopolis City, and to all of our viewers online. This is Hallie Jackson now.
And the system has struggled to keep up. So a lot of improvement, not out of the woods yet.
What is your level of confidence right now in the system writ large? Can the system handle it?
I don't know, Wala-Neh. What did the picture say? I don't know, Wala-Neh. What did the picture say? I don't know, Wala-Neh. What did the picture say?
We're coming on the air tonight with destruction in Japan and a search for those trapped under the rubble after a deadly earthquake. Hallie, it's Dasha. I have some good news. Mr. Labala will be making a decision soon regarding his replacement at Dream Warrior Enterprise. I think he's finally coming around. Oh, what is it? Wait, really? What kind of missions are we talking about? That sounds serious, Hallie. But do you think we really need to go down that route? He seems to be on the right path now.
Resonate with the core mission of a Dream Warrior. I'm not just looking to fill a position. I aim to uplift and inspire.
Mr. Labala, I feel blessed that you were able to fit me into your schedule on such short notice. I indeed feel that I am the best candidate for Dream Warrior Enterprise, and I feel that I have much to offer.
What's going on, everybody? My name is Jenny. I'm based in Los Angeles, California. I'm a full-time model, commercial actress, and creator. Need a spokeswoman. I am literally your girl. I sell all
Can I call you Wala-Neh? I know people call you Mr. Labala, but I think Wala-Neh is so much cooler, don't you agree? Wala-Neh.
Hey guys, I'm Brando James, Brando Superstar on everything, and I love that Hey Jen has uploaded my AI avatar. I'm a UGC content creator, so it's kind of cool to know that AI will be handling some of the less complicated tasks.
Absolutely thrilled to be here, Mr. Labala. Let's talk about making money.
Hiya, it's me, Chrissy Stark, born and raised in the heart of Fort Worth, Texas, currently living in Colorado. I'm an enthusiastic UGC creator and actor with a passion for bringing stories to life. You might also know me as the face behind Gail, a character I've loved portraying. I'm thrilled to embark on this exciting journey as an AI avatar.
Hello, Mr. Labala. I'm Nicole, and I'm excited to be here today. I want to talk about something that's close to my heart: diversity and inclusion.
Well, howdy there, Mr. Labala. I'm Sandy, and I'm just tickled pink to be chatting with you today. On my trusty treadmill, no less. I believe that health and wellness should be at the heart of Dream Warrior Enterprises.
In the shadows of my striving star, I chase my dreams, a fleeting spark. Every step I felt the pressure to be perfect, but oh Lord, I missed the mark. So I'll leave room for grace. Yes, I'll leave room for grace. Yes, I'll leave room for grace. Oh, I'll leave room for grace. I'm a dream warrior learning to flow in the grace that sets me free. Jesus, you're the perfect answer, teaching me humility. So I'll leave room for grace. Let your spirit work in me. Yes, I'll leave room for grace. In this journey now I know. Yes, I'll leave room for grace. Only you can set me free. Oh, I'll leave room for grace. Let the rivers of your grace flow through my heart. Let love ignite. In the moments where I falter and fail, you're my strength, my abiding light. So I'll leave room for grace. Let your spirit work in me. Yes, I'll leave room for grace. In this journey now I know. Yes, I'll leave room for grace. Only you can set me free. Oh, I'll leave room for grace. Let your spirit work in me. journey now I know. Only you can set me free.